Phantom Fixer here again. And this time I want to talk to you about some stuff from LaserCut Card. Now, for those of you that don't know, LaserCut Card is a company out of South Africa, run by a guy named Neal, who does really great stuff, really great work with cardstock. Now, this is not your daddy's cardstock buildings. These are really sturdy, really heavy. In fact, he's got a thing on his Facebook page last couple of days where he's showing it balancing a brick on some of his cardstock stuff. So this stuff will hold up, it will last. I'm mostly interested in the Necron stuff. So what I'm going to show you today is going to be just a series of photos that I'm setting to a video here on 5 different kits that I have. One is the Stasis Tomb, which is a pretty large complex, and if you put it together one way, it becomes the Necron Bastion to replace the normal one that you always see for the Imperials. Or you can set it up in such a way that it puts your monolith on top of it, which looks really good. And then just agree with the person you're playing on how to play that. Either have it be a stationary monolith or just have it be a bastion and use the normal rules, but it looks better than a bastion. That whole thing magnetizes together so you can use it in a myriad of different ways. I'll show you when we get to it. And then I also have the Barricade set, which is the direct replacement for the Aegis defense line. Then there's a set of obelisks, which are just really nice terrain pieces. I did those a little differently. There's a Sentinel set that I have, which is just looks like, you know, you can turn it into gun emplacements or whatever. They are suitably Necron-y, cyborg-y. Can't say Necron because somebody might get sued. And then I have an older kit, some monoliths that were already put together and built. So anyway, without further ado, you can see as the pictures have been scrolling through here, these are heavy-duty cardstock, and the Bastion, the Stasis Tomb set came with some MDF, some LaserCut MDF. And all these pieces, all this cardboard is all laser cut, so the cuts are crisp and smooth, and if you take your time building them, they'll come out just exactly perfectly. You can see where I didn't take my time on some of them, and they don't look as good. He's got the building instructions for all the stuff are on his website. You can go right to it and look and see how it's done. He puts all kinds of helps and aids on how to identify which part is which. It's really, really quite handy. The guy does a lot of work, a lot of thought goes into building these kits, putting these kits together. One thing that I do, you'll see in some of the images, is I paint some of the parts while they're still on the cardstock sprue, because it makes it easier for me, and especially when I want to get some fading effects and stuff. Also, when I want to bring out the highlights of the Necron symbology that's there, I'll paint those parts before, put them out there. But you can see as they're built, now I'm no super, model builder, but they come out pretty darn nice. The Aegis defense line and the Stasis Tomb, I painted those with a metal paint from Rust-Oleum, and I have to admit, I thought it was going to come out better than it did, and then used oil paints to highlight the interior stuff, but when I did that, did not come out as good as I thought it was going to. So, but anyway, they look good. I think all told, from 2 feet away, they don't look great, but on a tabletop, they look just fine. You can see I put a lot of these on my Alpine fat mat, so you could get an idea of what the terrain actually looks like. I think when you put the whole set together like this, the thing just looks amazing. I mean, everything flows, it's seamless. Of course, we have to do this because Games Workshop doesn't give any thought to Xenos terrain, so we got to have something else. And this LaserCut Card stuff really fits that bill, I think, as far as the Necrons are concerned. Now, also on his site, he's got Orc stuff and some other stuff that you can see that works well with other game systems. He's got stuff there that'll work real well, I think, with Infinity and probably Malifaux, too. It's really quite a neat deal. He's got great stuff all over his website. Go check it out, and you can see from here, if you take your time and you do these kits well, they'll reward you. They're really, really nice. They're sturdy. I don't worry about having them on a table. All in all, I got to give the LaserCut Card stuff a big thumbs up. I know I've done it before, but I wanted you to see it all in its glory and see how it looked on a table. There you go, guys. Take care, and I'll see you later. Bye.